welcome to the Midnight Lounge, hosted by your main man, Uncle Freezy. Sit back and relax, unwind, enjoy the midnight conversation. Usually we'll be joined by any and many of my friends who come in and help set the vibe, all for you. Again, welcome to the Midnight Lounge. Let's start the show.
Yo, what's good, party people in the place to be? It's your number one Chief Rocker in Nick's Universe, your main man, Uncle Freezy, in the spot. I got my homeboy, DSJ. He backstage chilling, doing what stars do. Tonight, we're going to talk culture. Going to talk some culture. Talk about the importance of having a culture. What starts a culture? And what in this culture we recognize as things that are here and things that happen in that stitch of time that stay in that stitch of time. Let me bring up the one of the members of QTD, solo artist, the real Del No Steel Jr. is in the building. Salute, man.
And I don't care how hard it is to find them. No, I don't care how hard it is to find them peanut butter M&Ms. You go get me a bag of those now.
You go get them now.
Ha. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on, Vibesters? I hope you're feeling vibey.
Bim. That's how we rock, right? That's how we rock. So, yeah, man. Salute. Fritz Alcindor is in the building. Salute.
I was just having a friendly conversation with a couple of associates of mine. Nothing crazy.
That crazy. Bro, what I wanted to talk to you about, you know what? Before I do that, there's a joint that I want to play, man. I hadn't heard it in so long. I love this joint. And when I say I love this joint, man, I love this joint with all my heart. I'm gonna play this and then we're gonna get into the conversation. Y'all bear with me, man. I just want to hear my joint real quick.
Yeah. Shorty, let me holler at you. Girl, it's the way you walk. Command attention. It's all about your vibe. Your true intention. I call you good God. You're misunderstood. Cause you're from the hood. From first eye contact, I knew I had to have that. Had a feeling you were something special. Didn't know if I could match that. You draw a crowd just to say hi. You make it happen, you stay fly. You big and everyone know. If I was a stock, you would raise mine. Even with a t-shirt and sweats on. Girl, you work it for me. Don't matter what they say about you. Baby, you're perfect. Girl, it's the way you walk. Command attention. It's all about your vibe. Your true intention. I call you good God. You're misunderstood. Cause you're from the hood. That Dominican girl. East African queen, call you my cinnamon girl. Sweet like grandma cobbler. You were a number one prospect. Even if you're raised in the projects and you got the whole game on lock. Cops and robbers, they'll build an altar, you're so bomb. You shoot them down so calm. You don't be playing no games, but sexy in jerseys you throw on. I'm your soldier, I will march in line. You know it's your world. Let me hit you with that more in line. You go, girl, it's the way you walk. Command attention. It's all about your vibe, your true intention. I call you the goddess. You're misunderstood, 'cause you're from the hood.
They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Well, I would love to be the one that holds you, console you in times of grief, and listen when you're trying to speak. Your smile, it brightens up the darkest moods, and looking in your eyes is like gazing at the stars and moon. Just thinking about you, damn, I can hardly move. The depths of my feelings are hard to convey, like trying to catch fish at the edge of a bay, like I'm caught in an infinite wave, because even when you do the simplest things,
Yeah, y'all, that is Hood Goddess by Steel.
Is this Core Water? Is this Core Water?
Hey, man, that joint is fire, bro. I don't care, bro. That joint is fire. That joint is fire. You know what I'm saying? And I done heard thousands of songs, bro. You don't play with me, man. I don't listen to thousands of songs. And this is one of my favorites in those thousands of songs that I heard. Right. And I'm talking about, I done heard everything from Chuck Berry, Sam Cooke, all the way up to Roddy Ricch. Right. Maybe even beyond Roddy Ricch. And Hood Goddess is like one of my favorite joints, man. So.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's all right. It'll do, right? It'll do.
It passes.
So one of the things one of the things I want to talk about. Yo, Try is in the building. Salute, man. Let me put the
Shout out to Triborough Gigolo.
Shout out to Triborough, man. I be forgetting about Try, man. Try is like I watch Try stuff, bro. Like I be in the bushes. Sometimes I'll be like working. Like I'll catch
like
Try
a sniper.
Yeah, man. Bro. Like I'll catch Try stuff like on replay, just watch it, put it on while I be, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever. Man, Try's my guy, bro. And he's cultured. Triborough will rock with anybody, bro, and step into a world, bro. It's like Triborough had that conversation with anybody, right?
For sure.
With that said, man, I'm gonna say this. Hey, so what is it about culture that has like one culture pass the culture to another generation, and then that culture will be totally different, but have a basis in that original culture?
I think everybody has a different perspective. I think eventually when someone has a mindset, and they have their own identity, when they come up with their own thoughts, their own like aspect of thinking, and it's like, okay, well, maybe I don't like that one particular thing from the past. So if I can change that one thing, if I can tinker with this one thing to make this thing ours.
Right.
And I think that's what it is eventually. I think everybody wants to have their own identity in the culture. So they find ways, because I mean, if that's the case, I mean, look at the fact that we, you know what I'm saying, as far as rap goes, rap was, you know what I'm saying, basically, you know, like talking on the track, something like that, you know.
Yeah.
Then it became an art form all on its own.
Yeah.
Then it became like subculture, and so I think it really just embodies the individual mindset of every generation as it comes.
Right. I'll set something. I'll set up a tent post for us. Right. I'll set a tent post for us. In my heart, I believe the 2 greatest years of my life were 1984. Right? You know, you become a teenager, you think you're somebody. 1984 and 1989. Because and the reason why I say that is because clothes took a turn, right? Fashion, like legit 1984, I got out of those Brogans, right? I got out of Brogans and I got out of dungarees, right? I'm like, ew, dungarees, ew. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Stepped out of some dungarees, man, and tried on like some Jordache jeans for the first time. I think Bugle Boy for the first time. I saw the girls on my block wearing Vanderbilt jeans. Yo, and you know you have to have been there when you saw the girls go from them jeans that was at Dr. J's. For those that remember Dr. J's, right? For girls to get out of them jeans that used to be in the front of Dr. J's on the first day of school, they got on Vanderbilt. And you could see their hips a little bit. Ooh, wait, look at Cookie. You know what I'm saying? Like legit Cookie was that girl that was like, just an example, like at the end of school one year, Cookie was that girl that used to play basketball with y'all. And then the summer go by and she come back to school, right? And she got an Anita Baker haircut and she got on some Vanderbilt jeans, right? And you're like, hey, you know what Cookie at? She's like, hey, it's me, Uncle Freezy. Oh my, that's you?
You know, Cookie had curves.
Yeah, you ain't know Cookies was sweet like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so it's like these years, like you associate with like these tentpole years where it's like your life is one way, and then within like a 3 or 4 month stretch, your whole life changed. Like in the blink of an eye, your whole life changed. Now Cookie got on. She not wearing them, bro. Y'all remember Dr. J's? Anybody from New York remember Dr. J's?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you remember Dr. J's? You couldn't even walk around. They had a SWAT team following you. Remember that? a DJ off by the shoes over there with the turntable set up or whatever.
Yeah. And they really did look like SWAT members. I swear to God, it's like a black polos and black cargo pants.
Yeah,
military shoes, and it's like, hey fam, like, is the president coming in?
Yeah, bro. What? Bro,
watch. Why are we watching me so much?
I'm broke. I ain't. Bro, what? Look at what. I got a name belt from over there. I think 1984 was the year I got a name belt from over there. I remember I walked out of there with the rhinestone belt with Freezy on it. You know what I'm saying? The belt, you know what I'm saying? And I watched the lady make it. I was like, oh, she was like, hey, all these letters ain't gonna fit. And I was like, that's what she said. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm thinking, like, oh, like what's going on? Bro, no lie, man. No lie. Like 84, I think it's like Houdini is like the freaks come out at night. And then it's like, let's hear it for the boy, Denise Williams. Let's hear it for the boy. And you got like that buildup of pre-84. You got like Michael Jackson, Prince, D-Train, Patrice Rushen, Evelyn Champagne King. What's the lady name? Shannon. What's the lady that did Fat Rat? Tana Gardner.
Yeah.
You remember Tana Gardner? Getting over like a fat rat. Oh my God. And then fashion change. Right. I threw these on because these are my prescription glasses. But yo, they remind me of a style of glasses that came out that we were introduced to around 83, 84. Ribs, you know the style of glasses that came out like that, the style of glasses that came out around 83, 84. I used to pronounce, I never had a pair.
Was
Right?
it Gazelles?
I used to call them gazelles. Like the animal, because I never had a pair. I never seen a pair. I just seen them on like a pair.
But that's how they pronounced it. It sounded like gazelles. It's like I ain't never heard of it.
Yeah, man.
So when you read it, it's like it's in script. As a kid, yeah, you looking at it like that C looked like a G.
Yeah.
Or that G looked like a C, I guess. I don't know. I didn't call it because that sounded like Kazal to me.
Kazal, that's what it is. Kazals. Yeah, they Kazals, right. Right. But we didn't know. We thought it was gazelles because you hear about it secondhand. Right? Only the dope boys, the you know what I'm saying, the street dudes could afford stuff like that around my way. Right? And they like, Uncle Freezy, yo, I'm gonna take these glasses off so you can read them. Nah, it wasn't that type of party, bro. But that year, man, cars, bro. You remember, hey, anybody in the chat remember Delta 88s? Y'all remember Oldsmobiles?
Yeah, I remember Oldsmobiles.
That Delta 88, the Delta 87, I think it's the Delta 88. Yeah, Delta 88 come out, man, with the suede interior and B-boys will be pulling up in the thing, you know what I'm saying, bumping something like Radio. Oh, my radio, believe I like it. And you're like, yo, this can't be life right here.
Nah, fortunately for me, all the D-boys was either IROC Z's or BMWs. So,
ooh, you came along a little later.
Yeah.
What year you talking about, bro?
For me, we're talking about like 86, 87.
86, 87.
Yeah.
87, that's my favorite shit, bro. 87, 86, 87, of my joints, man. I think I heard 87. Somebody referenced 1987 in a song. I can't remember what song it is.
Oh man, I'm trying to think now.
Oh, you know what it is. I know Triborough. I know trying to chat. I know Triborough know what who referenced 1987 and a song. I think it's the third single they ever released. I think they released Protect Your Neck, and then they released Cream, Cash Rule Everything Around Me, and then the third joint they released was a song called Can It All Be So Simple?
Can It All Be So Simple?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The culture thing is crazy though. The culture thing is crazy, bro. Like you legitimately take the culture that your pops, uncles, aunties, and them established when they were your age, and then you take it over, right? And then you put your own spin on it, right? Like legit. When I hear Hood Goddess, right, I'm thinking of like Around the Way Girl or Renee or something in that vein, like a song that's maybe like 30 years old or something like that. Like Hood Goddess is in that lane.
Right.
Like what's on your you remember the song What's on Your Mind? Eric B and Rakim?
Yeah.
Chat, yeah.
And I mean, there's an element of like She Keeps Passing Me By in there too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just because it's like you're admiring from a distance.
Some Bonita Applebum in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. When I hear it, it's just like you take something and you don't take it, steal it, or cop it. It's just like do something creative in that lane, like add to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is you know what I'm thinking. So for my YouTube folks, I hate to do it to you, but we got to play some music, man. And y'all already know how YouTube feels about Uncle Freezy, right? YouTube is tripping, bro. I'm gonna do this. Bear with me, right? I'm gonna send y'all the link to the. Oh, geez, I deleted Cash and Cookies before. That's why we late, y'all. Just resetting this computer, man, and trying to get some. Oh, come on, X. We do this thing on X.
And the cookies he deleted is not the one with the curves, by the way. Just so we clear.
All right, so let me do this. I'm gonna add this in the chat. Find us on X here. Right, find us on X here. We're gonna continue the conversation. But what I wanted to do, if we can, if X would stop me. Yo, X is mad temperamental, bro. Of all the social, oh, there it is. It only took 4 tries. Yo, it only took 4 tries, right?
It's because X is black.
Yeah. Let me see here. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put this here in the chat for y'all. Click on this. This is where we'll be at. So I'm gonna say Lassimo to YouTube, and just for the moment, not forever. I'm gonna say Lassimo to YouTube. Y'all check us out.